Hey, Sam.
Hey, V. Were you surprised at all by G tonight? You played him in all situations, and he was obviously real sharp after 14-day quarantine.
I was surprised would be an understatement. Well, I didn't really know what to expect, but you could tell early on that he had his game tonight. Geez, he had a lot of jump. He had quickness to his game. He was making plays. So I used him, and he didn't seem to be, fatigued at all. So he was a big part of us, getting this win. I was able to use him 5-on-5. I was able to use him, obviously, on the power play and threw him out there a couple of times on the PK. And this was one of his better games all year.
Sam, did you have a follow-up?
Yes. What were your impressions of Nolan Patrick first game at right wing?
I like that line. I thought that line tonight had a lot of offensive zone time. They had quite a few looks. Like I mentioned in yesterday's conference there, we don't really play other than right off the face-off, a center position. It's first forward, second forward, third forward. So as a player, I think you have to be able to do that, and being able to play more than one position is a bonus. Being versatile out there. So I thought I liked that line tonight. I thought they had some good jump, made some good plays, and 5-on-5, we didn't give up much tonight. Their looks came on their power play. They've got a tremendous amount of skill, and our PK, had a tough time tonight.
Charlie O'Connor, you're on with Elaine. Go ahead.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Elaine. Before you guys left for the trip, you mentioned about the team needing to maybe have a little bit more of a shooting mentality. Obviously, you finished with 39 shots tonight. Did you see that, and what adjustments did you guys make to get more shots on goal this time around?
Yeah, I think a big part of that, big part of us, getting more shots on the net starts with our backhand. When our backhand finds a way to get pucks through, obviously it creates some scrambles and it creates more look. So, for us to, we were talking about getting more pucks to the net. I think a lot of that starts with our back end, and we've got some guys there that, in my estimation, should be able to get pucks through. We've got guys that are looked upon as offensive defensemen. Well, offensive defensemen, yeah, there is that pass, there is that breakout, there is that supporting the attack, but there is also getting your shots on the net, and that a lot of that starts with our back end.
Jordan Hall, you're on with Elaine. Go ahead.
Hey, Jordan.
Hey, Elaine. Going back to Claude Giroux for a moment, was there ever a doubt that he wasn't going to play this? And how easily did he convince you that he was going to play?
No, he told me yesterday after I finished the press conference and he had talked to you that he felt good and he wanted to play. And to tell you the truth, I didn't even bother asking him this morning. So he seemed ready. He seemed good. And my intentions were not to play him this much. Didn't know how he was going to react. But you could tell early on. You can tell when a player has got a jump in his game, and he certainly did tonight, and that was good for him, and especially good for our team.
We'll take two more questions. Ed Barkowitz, you're on with Elaine. Go ahead.
And
Hey, Elaine. Elaine, how much with Brian Elliott? How much confidence do you have now? I mean, you're getting ready to start like almost every other night playing games, or every 2 nights, 40 games in 80 days or whatever. How much confidence does having Elliott give you going into this stretch, especially if Carter isn't playing as well as he's played late?
it's huge. I mean, with the way the schedule is laid forward here, we're going to need 2 goaltenders, and we're fortunate we have 2 good goaltenders that we trust upon. And there's no doubt that, Brian so far has been a force for us. He's been playing extremely well since the first time we've used him. He moves the puck well around the net to help out our D, which is a big bonus. But he made some huge saves tonight. Our penalty killing gave them some great looks. And even though they scored twice, he made some big saves at the right time for us and enabled us to get this win.